Hello everyone, I'm Symes, and with me as usual is Robin.
Hello there.
Welcome back to EU4.
Hello. Welcome EU4. How's the wife and kids?
Murdery. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we've got, it's 1793, it's nearly 1794. Which means we've got about 30 years left in the game. Time to, well, probably keep doing the same stuff. Just until the time runs out, really.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's go. Robin's probably going to do some murdering in this more southern part of Africa down here. Finish off Luba. Go off to Lunda, try and get another wasteland, make his letters bigger. Got some more wasteland here to grab. Maybe invade Rusoga and Rwanda. Especially Rwanda because it's basically exactly the same shade of yellow, and that's very annoying.
That's really annoying.
So you need to kill them just to fix that problem.
Yeah.
And I have more colonies to do and more Native Americans to crush. So let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Romanus no longer considers Portugal a rival, however. Portugal's doing really well. Actually, yes, Portugal crushed Quiche and Shu in that war they had as well. Most of Mexico belongs to Portugal now. So that's also a thing. Where are my colonies? I have a colonist going on the way somewhere. One of these? No. But the one in Hidatsa is almost finished, so then I'll be able to get hopefully some land next to this Comanche area here, and then more murdering. Ooh, I've got superior unit types. Is it infantry I've got? Oh yes, I can get the Napoleonic square if I want to.
Ooh, yeah. I might be joining a Napoleonic unit.
I'm going to go with, yes. Impose new tariff. Deny new tariff. Oh, let's just get them. Yep.
Capita has got 2 squares. Shall I invade them? What the hell?
What the hell indeed. So, Robin's new invasion target, Kaffa, right here.
Yeah, it should be brief.
Will not take long.
No. Well, that's their army gone.
Yep.
That took seconds.
That's a done. So I will now send to Louisiana right here. I should have noticed this before. When you actually go to colonize something, it actually tells you when you click on the uncolonized area which colonial region it's in. I've just never paid any attention to that before.
Oh.
Truce with military barriers expired.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got rebels, have you?
Yeah.
That practically never happens. Where are my armies? Oh, yeah. So I'll get the armies ready to invade Comanche land. This... that's fine.
Crush them.
Just to say that that's in Louisiana. That's in California. So it's that way. And this is all wasteland. So.
I won.
Did you?
Yep.
That's good. Is this all one wasteland or is it 2 different ones? Oh no, the Great Basin is down here. I've got some colonial California areas and then Rocky Mountains is another wasteland there. Right, that's interesting.
I forgot to check if these guys had any allies.
You keep doing that.
Yeah. They don't.
There's nobody really in the area that you
No.
haven't already been having a fight with, so...
Yeah.
Oh, Malindi is having a war with Mutapa, which is to the south of them.
That was that war.
Oh, yep, so much for that.
Give me all your cash, send them on, snag.
Yep, ooh, I saw your text grow a tiny amount there.
Hooray!
It's just a revolt! Steve, peasants have risen up in Toronto.
Oh no.
Where are they at? Where's Toronto? Oh, over there. Now, if Steve can't deal with that, Steve has like 50,000 men. 56,000 men. I think Steve can probably deal with 8,000 peasants.
That's quite a lot.
There's 8,000 peasants there. I think Steve's got the handle on that.
Yeah.
Should be fine, really. So I was continuing to. Oh, this is flanged bicep land.
Of course it is.
No, the new colonies that I'm building, because I was trying to extend Bob out, but the thing is, colonial Canada apparently runs out basically where Bob is now.
Ah, right.
Yeah, the wasteland. It's all wasteland to the west of.
Oh, why can't you claim it then?
It's well, because it's colonial California, right? It's either wasteland or colonial California to the west.
Ah.
So Bob is basically, in terms of like, there are a few more territories, empty territories, in the southwest bit of Bob that I could take for it, and there's a bit more in the southeast bit. But I can't extend Bob any further west than it already is. So that's interesting. So that means I can I will reduce the level of urgency of because if I grab that wasteland, it won't extend Bob's text anyway. So I'm not as. What I'm going to do instead is maybe fill in some of the southern ones, see if we can make the letters taller as well as further apart.
Yeah.
And maybe get some more for Steve as well. Steve's text is still very small. Right, I can attack the Comanche now. It's very important. Whoa! Let's go.
Should be a whole lot of coring going on soon. I've still not got any spare troops. Still rebuilding.
That land will. Yes, that's just a thing that's going to happen. I'm still like 80,000 down on my maximum force limit as well. What idea shall I have? I can get integrated elites.
I'm 38,000 more men until I actually start rebuilding properly. I should probably get rid of the mercenaries. That's probably what's costing me a lot of money.
That idea. Yes, you should definitely dismiss your mercs now. You don't need them anymore.
Yeah, how do I tell which is merc units?
You have to click on the armies. The regiments with green backgrounds are mercenaries.
Ah.
So unless you've been very careless, I suspect you just have entire armies which are mercenaries and the other armies which are not.
Yeah.
So you should be fine.
I've got a few cannons here which are mercenaries.
And it's going to take me 2 colonies to get to Chinook here as well. So, and after that would be almost all of the native nations in North America brought under my thumb. There's just Haida left.
Excellent.
I shall just want to finish off the Comanche. What's this? Salish. Oh no, there's a blue one here I didn't see. Salish. So
I should be making money again now. Yes. From -6 to 78.
Bit of a difference, yeah.
Yeah, I got 21,000. It wasn't a huge concern, but.
Okay, give me all your stuff. All the stuff is mine. Or rather, one of the Comanche provinces went to Turbo Hedgehogs, and the other one went to Flanged Bicep. Turbo Hedgehogs is. That's fine. When I finish this colony, it will be joined up. Flanged Bicep is now not joined up, so it needs to be sorted out as well. I am. Right, I'm going to keep extending this north, I think. Make use of my 4th colonist while I've got it. Oh, Steve has Liberty Desire of 57%. Ottomans no longer considers Great Britain a rival.
Yeah.
Ooh, they got bigger again. Maybe they have. Not sure. Or did I eclipse them? No, I didn't. They just decided I wasn't a rival anymore. Yep. No, I guess they just switched out me for somebody else, like Timurids or whatever, or Lithuania. So, yeah, Steve's Liberty Desire is high, but I think it's just because they had those rebels, and it seems to be going down again. Oh, and also my diplomatic reputation got sabotaged by the Papal State, which is very annoying.
That's very mean of them.
This outrageous. Truce with Austria has ended.
I'm about to court everything ever.
Really?
Good. Yeah, well, about 15 different states, and then I can start my colonisation.
Maxed out on admin power again.
Oh, that's reduced my overextension to 36%, and a few more coming.
Yeah, I need to do something about that. Tariffs on Steve are quite high. Can I reduce those? Yes, I can. There we go. Brought it under 50% now. Which means they're no longer disloyal. Means I'm making slightly less money on tariffs, but it's not really a problem. Losing my colony would be worse, so...
Yeah, don't want that.
Nope.
Oh no.
No indeed. Our truce with Melindi has ended. That means yours has too.
It has indeed. Not that I've got any bloody troops. Oh, and I'm actually back up into my...
You haven't got a border.
into my...
You don't have a border with Melindi anyway.
My force limit is beginning to get back into some sort of semblance of order.
An alliance off from Portugal. Okay. It's this. Oh, the Papal States allied with Bohemia. Clearly, they knew something was up. Oh, we need some strong friends. I'm no longer allied with Bohemia. Oh, that's right, because when I broke with Portugal, they decided they didn't like me anymore. Yeah, they just really don't like me. Their opinion of me is I'm a heretic, I'm allied to their rival, and we have border friction, so...
But apart from that, you're chums.
Yeah, so that's not at all. Still, whatever. Right, Shasta is almost finished. The colony.
Oh, the Pope likes me lots.
Grr, the Pope. I wish to cut the Pope down to size, but it's going to be a bit difficult. Oh, I should definitely add that to Bob's stuff. Probably that one as well. So yeah, I'm going to continue to extend Bob's stuff a bit southwards, give them some more provinces. That'd be nice for them. So yes, I own Lithuania, kinda.
That's nice.
Was it Lithuania? Was it Hungary? I don't remember. It was Lithuania. Wait, it isn't anymore. I don't even remember. Oh no, it's Hungary that I own. It's not Lithuania at all. Can't even remember.
Make your mind up who you're crushing and controlling.
I have a personal union over Hungary, not Lithuania. Right. Yes, that's right. Pale State's sowing discontent. Reducers got bigger. I think they might have done alright in a war recently. Against Austria and various other people. Maybe they just got sick of being attacked by everyone. It's just to get to somebody else. It's like, look,
Yeah.
this is rubbish. Right, Mesona. Look for Bob. Find a colonist. Colonist. Colonial Protection Army, let's call it. Right, so I've got a wasteland here. Let's see how many provinces I need to actually have Great Basin coloured in. It's 1, 2, 3. Right, I think there's 20 around that. So I need more than 10. So eventually Flanged Bicep will get it just because it's all in colonial California pretty much. I just need to get some more stuff. How's it going in Africa?
Not too bad. Need to sort out some troops getting lost. Just slowly converting everyone to the way of the true hat.
Mm-hmm. Way
I'm
of the
about
true
to
hat.
invade
Best way.
Rwanda.
Pope points for me. Oh, I'm gonna spend some pope points and get a stability point. That's good. And I'll get my prestige bumped as well, why not? Oh, there's a war happening in the Holy Roman Empire. Saxony is at war with Bremen and Trier. Bremen's attacking Saxony, Saxony is attacking Trier.
What a mess.
So, a revolt! Steve Peasantson have risen up in Watorga.
How rude.
Yeah, I think so. Again, Steve's got a big enough army to deal with it. Steve needs to sort that out. Heaven's sake.
Sort it out. As I believe the phrase goes.
Exactly.
My
Exactly so.
truce with Nuremberg has ended.
No, lost an advisor.
Luba and Bukosa. Luba? What the hell's Luba?
Luba's the blue one, next to Lunda in the south of your African
Oh, yeah.
area. Portugal wants me to join in the Second Portuguese Quiche Imperialist War. Sure, why not? I'm not going to do anything, but
Only a war.
my colonial armies can probably march down there and do stuff if they want. Oh, the Toaster Fungus army already is.
Oh, that's handy.
Oh, I've lost a stability point
No.
because my emperor died. Now I have a new one. He's all right. It's 434. Yeah, it's not bad.
That's pretty good, yeah.
That's quite expensive. I'm buying that yet. Have I got an heir? I think I probably do. Oh no, I don't. Not yet. Hurry up, Frederick V Augustus von Habsburg. Colonies are becoming self-sustaining, so that's all good. Can't. That one's landlocked, so I can't get there. Colonist there. Get one there though. Another colony for. Oh, we've gained the imperialism cast a spell against Saxe-Lauenburg, Mecklenburg, and Dithmarschen.
And Frankfurt.
And Frankfurt. Comanche separatists! Like the instant my army moved out of the Comanche territory, separatists showed up.
Like, right, we'll have that.
Yeah, they're not going to get it because they're trying to siege the fort, and my army's only 2 provinces away. Right. Let's turn that on there.
Just trying to capture these last few wasteland bits before time runs out now.
The unlawful Trier had taken Frankfurt. What happened in that? Obviously, the result of that war was that a bunch of nations got split off. I think Trier got battered and was forced to release Frankfurt, and maybe some other things. Saxony did well, I think. Cleared up those rebels. Oh, that's right, this war is happening as well. Keep forgetting that there's actually a war going on, which I'm technically part of. But yeah, Portugal doesn't really need my help, so I'm not going to bother, but I'll just say I will. just to keep the alliance going. Plus all of my colonial nations have their armies in there. Doing quite well, really. Unsurprisingly. A bunch of stuff that's occupied by me. I wonder if I'll get it, or it'll depend on what Portugal does. Maxed out on admin power again. Got stability back from a random thing. Alliance offer from Austria. Okay. Take that. Yeah, the war score's at 91% now, so Portugal accepted peace with their former enemies, Quiche.
Oh, there we go.
There we are. Yep, Portugal, Quiche is dead. That's gone. Portugal owns it all. They didn't have to give any to me, even though I was occupying it, so that seems unfair.
Hmm.
But whatever. Yeah, so now Quiche is gone, and Mexico is almost all Portuguese. And they've wasted no time in colonising some of what's left.
Guess what?
Is it war?
It might be.
That's the only time you ever say, guess what?
I know. It's my
Where
thing.
are we? Where are we warring today? Lunda? Luba? Lunda? Rwanda, perhaps?
All three.
Oh. Being very daring, then.
Ah, a peace offer already. Oh, a royal marriage. Like that.
Oh, I need a debate in
Buy
Parliament,
that for
apparently.
$1.
Debate in Parliament, trade efficiency, global trade power. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Internal conflicts in Makassar. Right. So you've learned from your previous lesson and are now only taking on 3 different countries.
Yeah. That's how it works, right?
Sure, why not? I can invest in the rifle. Yeah, it makes my infantry better. Portugal has declared war on Hoyle. They didn't call me to arms. They obviously think they can manage Hoyle by themselves.
Luba's asked for a peace offer already. I don't think I really want their territory, so I'm going with that.
Well, you do want their territory, you just don't want it yet.
Yeah. Easier for me to.
You just don't want to run out of men again.
Yeah.
Right. I have a border with Chinook. You know what that means?
War.
War. War were declared. Hungary joined our war against Chinook. I don't think they're gonna get there. Right, so I'm sieging. Hello, what's this? A peace offer from Chinook? Nope, I don't think so. Not even close to getting what I want yet. Oh no!
What's up?
My subject nation. I have arrogant administrations. All my subject nations are going to dislike me by -25.
That's not good.
That's not good. I can invest in new admin tech. Revolutionary ideals. I can switch to enlightened or bureaucratic despotism as a government type if I want to.
No debates in Cortez? Ooh. Saw this lot.
What?
Too few seats in Cortez.
Oh.
I need 48 seats in Cortez and I only have 1.
Oh, you've switched to, you must have switched to a parliamentary system of rule.
Yeah.
Did you choose to switch to a parliamentary system?
I did. It sounded fun.
Well, now you have to have
parliamentary debates.
A number of, yeah, you've got to deal with parliamentary debates, and you need a number of seats of an appropriate size to the number of provinces you have. So get on and add those. And what you can do is you can either choose which seats to add, or you can do what I do, which is forget that you can do that, and then wait, and eventually some provinces will demand seats in Parliament, and you can either admit them or refuse, and refusing will make them angry. So,
well, yeah. Anyway, back to crushing people, I think.
Ooh. If the ruler of Portugal were to die, there's a possibility that they might wind up in a personal union with me, but it's pretty unlikely that they're going to die as they're 18.
Yeah.
But that's not Portugal's ruler, that's mine. King Pedro II de Avis. Won the siege of Chinook. Military advisor.
Nearly finished my conquest of the 2 African states, which is all important for grabbing those, tagging those 2 wastelands.
Well, indeed.
It's basically why I'm doing it. So I'm invading your country because I want control of that bare, useless pile of rock over there.
I want to be able to colour in that part of the map in my colour. It's nothing personal. You're just in the way, in between me and the useless land that I want to own.
Yeah. So, move along now, sir. You're inconvenient.
It's very inconvenient. So, how's the war going over here?
Nearly over for me.
Yeah. Yep. Jolly good.
Miranda is pretty much crushed.
Oh yeah, Basoga's got 21,000 men still, but
yeah, I have much more than that.
I see that. Yes. Colonial discovery. Whatever. Rwanda's army's kind of marched around and is now in just above Lunda. Gosh, I've just got 40 of each type of power. That's handy.
That's quite nice.
Just give it to me.
Just because?
Yeah, it popped up. Here, have some stuff. Right. Oh, brilliant.
Right. I'm on 75% more score. All of Rwanda is crushed. I just need to get the other people.
need to kill around that Rwandan army as well. Are they gonna?
Yeah, I can't get to it yet.
They're going to irritate you.
Yeah, well, I've got some people lurking up north, just in case. Rwanda's offered a peace offer. Decline. I wish to crush you like bugs.
Okay, next colony for me.
Excellent. Now I can go in.
Chehalis. So that gets me that one. Leave that there.
Oh dear, Rwanda. Bagosa. That's just sad. You were crushed very quickly.
Yeah, the Liberty Desire is still under 50% for them all, so it's good. Well, sort of, they're not too angry.
And that's it.
I don't want
Ding, 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 ding.
I don't want any independence wars going on.
Right then. Who are we taking for this then? I'm gonna have you and you and
this
you
in.
and you and you.
Maybe that as well, actually. But no, probably not. Definitely that one. No.
You. Oh, that's awkward.
So often heard in the aftermath of the War of Conquest. Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. Can't quite get the countries I want. That's very annoying.
How very irritating.
I can't quite get all of them.
Oh well.
Well, I can't get many of them, in fact.
Well, they must be. Are you actually at 100%?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't get the ally.
Well, I mean, the ally stuff is more expensive anyway, because it wasn't the person you were directly at war with.
I couldn't actually declare war on them because they weren't next to me, annoyingly.
No.
But this will do. Oh, and take some cash.
Obviously take all the cash.
Yep.
Well, that's good, though. I mean, you've shrunk them both down to
yep.
more
I don't see why I've got Baton. And
digestible size.
Yep.
It's like you need to... Austria's
nice.
calling me to arms.
Oh.
They're invading Ragusa. Fine, whatever. I'll join in with that, as in not joining in at all. But Hungary can go in. Hungary's got a bunch of men. Hungary can go in and represent us in that war, which I suspect Ragusa will lose quite badly. Because, the Ottomans has announced Great Britain as their new rival.
Yeah. Oh,
the war score's 10% already. There must be some blockading going on.
That's not bad.
Yeah, there's a little blockading going on. Oh, it's 17% now. Yes, France, I don't really need my help. I'm down to 3 colonists again. That's irritating. Will I won't get any territory out of this either. I kind of assume the way it works is in AI wars is different anyway.
Yeah.
But Papal State is sowing discontent among our population again. We really need to figure out some way to make them pay for all this. The Papal State.
You must pay. Be crushed. Am I still at peace with these guys? Oh, still allied with Ethiopia.
There's some blockading going on. The war score now stands at 27%. I'll just go, whatever. I'll carry on doing that. Waiting for this colonist to arrive. That's another year, blimey.
Core everything. Just trying to squeak that last bit of wasteland just to try and get my letters to squeeze into it. But I don't know if the water is in the way. I'm hoping it doesn't take that into account. I may have to go try and beat up Madeira and Ethiopia again.
Which one are you after?
Imaton and Ugamoa in that little gap east.
Right, well, Imatong, you just don't have enough of them yet, clearly.
Yeah, there's a couple of places I can colonise around the edge, though.
Yes, you just need to get... probably only need one more. Yeah, in fact, I'm certain that you only need one more.
Yeah.
And Goma... Dawa's a wasteland as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, no, Dawa's a province. So if you want Goma, you'll probably have to have... You probably need You've got fewer than half of the Goma, that's all.
Who are Moga allied with?
Nuremberg
Yemen
accepted peace with Austria.
and Moldari. Go to Yemen. Why me?
Yemen will be further north somewhere, I think. Actually, where are Yemen? Oh, Yemen's off the coast.
Oh, is that it?
I think that's
all they've got.
Not 100% sure that's it, but I think that's maybe all they have left. Ragusa accepted peace with Austria. What happened to Ragusa? Oh, they just shrank a bit. Austria's taken some coastal territory. I think Hungary may have got something out of that as well, which is fine.
Okay.
I can now invest in superior ship design if I want to.
Excellent.
Give me Diplotech 31.
31? That's rude.
I'm 31 on all of them now.
I'm on 27, 29, 25.
When will this colonist arrive? 50 days. Three Rivers has become a colony. Excellent.
It's really annoying, all the similar colours around here.
Yeah, you need to sort them out. You need to just murder them.
Yeah.
Just murder them. That will fix the problem.
I might have to attack Mogadishu.
Yep. You might.
Just to try and get around that corner.
That.
It's annoying. Still in fourth though.
Yep. I think you're probably fairly safe there.
I think basically I need Gedo.
War.
Yay! I mean, oh, that's bad. People die and stuff.
Right, well, that's that battle one. Yeah. What's irritating me now is that the words Portuguese Mexico are bigger than everything other than the word Bob in North America.
No.
Boo.
That's annoying.
I worked so hard for this.
Yeah, toaster fungus is it's just there's too many territories. Toaster fungus is probably get bigger, but
we've gotten into the throne. Flanged
bicep, quite big actually.
Flanged bicep is going to get a decent size as well once I actually sort out this wasteland, because there's a wasteland that I'm growing around the west side of, so I'll be able to grab that before too long. If I were to continue growing toaster fungus to the north, that would also work. But oh no, a black day for the church, in that it's apparently now under the control of Spain.
Woohoo! All that cash I sunk into it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why.
I have so many Pope points.
You just wanted to see what it would do. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So now you can call for crusades against people.
Yeah.
If you want. Right, that's Salish added to flanged bicep. I mean, if I'd managed to get like a big chunk of colonial California in the north, then flanged biceps writing would be huge, but that's not happening. So Steve seems to have very little care for colonizing altogether at the moment.
Ha! Crushed rebels. I've been waiting for them. There's like 40-odd thousand. There's nothing I could do about it, but it was just, yeah. And now they're dead.
Portugal is trade embargoing somebody. Barmanis.
Right, go for it.
Is that the bottom? It is. Shoshone separatists. Lost the colonialism crisis by against Portugal. That's not too surprising.
Oh dear. Well, never mind. Need to do it.
So have you got any more wars on the horizon? Of course you do.
I've just engaged in a very bad one, but I'm running out of time.
Where are you at now?
We've got like 3 years to take Gedo, basically. All I want there, so I can start colonising.
Oh, you're going after Mogadishu.
Yeah, I have to.
Who are they allied with?
No one important.
Oh, Malindi. Well, there's only 2 of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yemen.
Well, no, they're not allied with Yemen, apparently. Well, you're not at war with Yemen.
Oh, that's good.
But presumably because they called Yemen to arms, and Yemen's like, nope. Nah, not getting involved in that. Right, so killed those rebels. Returned Bannock to its rightful owner. Oh, Steve has started been colonising stuff because the text has adjusted itself. This hasn't got like decently huge, but it's changed and grown a bit. Lithuania is calling me to arms in the Lithuanian-Swedish imperialist war against Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Norwegian West Indies, and Norwegian Columbia. Bloody hell.
That's a bit busy.
Sweden is allied with Brandenburg, and Dithmarschen Sweden is subject to Denmark, which will protect them. Right. There's a lot of war happening, and that's probably quite a big war, but I'll accept anyway. I will probably actually have to involve my armies in this. I'll probably need a general. I'll put Fairfax on this big army. And actually no, ideally I want a better general, but let's see what I get. He's alright. So, I mean, obviously the Hungary... Oh, my army that was on its way home sort of stopped in Hungary. Fair enough. Let's move it up here. Oh, Denmark is at war with... What's Poland doing? Poland... Oh, Poland's allied to Lithuania, so Poland's joined in this war as well. And of course, if any of my colonial nations want to go and invade all of this Norwegian stuff in the West Indies, that's something they can absolutely do. Something that they are doing. So that's quite fun.
Damn it. It's all going wrong.
What's happened?
I need some more troops up there, that's what I need. I thought I'd enough.
Oh dear. You've been throwing them into the grinder again.
Maybe.
Well, I'm making sure my...
Oh dear, this is all going to go horribly wrong.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in a good spot for just marching into Danish territory with this 50k army, which was in Hungary, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it's at Brandenburg. Oh yes, Brandenburg's in the war as well, apparently. So yeah, we'll march in, we'll beat up on Brandenburg, maybe they'll peace out of the war, then we'll move on. Not certain Lithuania is doing very well in this. We'll see. Oh dear. Your fleet is suffering attrition, by the way.
Yeah?
Yes. You need to get it home before they start. Well, there'll be no use in a fight.
Oh, yeah.
So, you need to get them home. Or just park them somewhere. Just, make sure they haven't actually got any coastal provinces to park them in nearby. So, yeah, they'll be suffering. Okay, so you've got your troops together into one bundle there, 61k,
yep.
And now the enemies.
Now is the time to crush them.
The enemies are running away from you, but there's a 58k with a better general coming up, so
yeah,
be careful and allow them to come to you in Highlands or something, rather than trying to attack them, because if you attack them, they'll have the defender's advantage.
Yeah, so I'll wait there, and they've gone somewhere else.
They've gone round, which is not really too surprising. The useful thing about forts is that they would have stopped that.
Yep.
But, no,
ow!
Yep, again, you're crossing a river to attack them. I lost Dominica in that. No. Yeah, this war's not going brilliantly well, but I won't have to give any territory up in it, so. What's happening over here in Denmark? I am sieging this fort still, so. It looks like Lithuania's have pulled its troops back together. Yep.
And rebels as well, yay!
Yep, Funge separatists and Ethiopian separatists. Wow.
It's all going a bit wrong.
Kinda. I'm not sure if I can even get my... I can get my lads over here. They're a slightly roundabout route, but I may as well. Go and march them into Brandenburg. Oh yeah. On the siege of Tuchel. Let's get a general going.
Right, I just need to get some more troops.
Yeah, Mexico has some serious separatism problems going on, which is good for me.
Right, that'll do it.
Right, the war score is at 1% now, so things are improving over here. Park my transport fleet. I lost the Battle of Stettin. Hold on. Where's Stettin? Oh, I did. I was trying to siege it, and a big Swedish Brandenburg army showed up and beat my army up, and then they ran away. My army, that is. Oh well. I've gained imperialism against Ottoman La Plata, so the Ottomans are in South America now. Send that army back to Stettin. I'm not going to stand for being pushed out of there. I want to see where Ottoman La Plata is. Should be roughly the same colour as the Ottomans, which is roughly the same colour as Portugal, so that's helpful. Oh, they're in the very south. Yeah, in the southern part of South America. How's your war going?
Not brilliantly.
Have you cleaned? Oh, you've cleaned your rebels up, but in the process, you've had to.
Nope.
I mean, you've got enough.
I was looking the other.
You've got enough troops
Looking the other way then.
to deal with those problems. I mean, you've got 33k men just south of Imatong you're not using, for one thing.
Yeah, they're just in case they sneak off around the other way. I'm not falling for, and there's rebels that might turn up that way as well.
Right. Okay. But yeah, I mean, our romantic marriage with Austria has ended. You do have the men to sort of deal with this.
Oh yeah.
But you do.
You've got to control it.
You need to sort of start boxing them in with enough men that they don't come after you. And again, no, lost the Battle of Stettin again, and the Battle of Kolberg. I think I got stack wiped that time. That's not good. Yeah, looks like I got stack wiped.
And that's why I had those people there.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this war. It's going kind of back and forth. We've won the Siege of Anhalt, though, so now we're hanging on to this fort in the south of Brandenburg. I need to raise another army then, I suppose. Yep. Brandenburg accepted peace with Lithuania. Brandenburg is out of that war. Right. So this army is now not in a place where it needs to be. Where do I need to go? To southern Denmark, I guess. That one's exiled, that won't be able to do anything. Yes. Oh, that army's coming together. March them to Paris. Alright, there's a bunch of stuff Sweden's occupying. I need to get my colonies going again.
Right, slowly taking my territory back.
Okay, so I seem to have 76,000 troops in here, not because it's an entire army here. Formidable. I've won the siege of Holstein. Move on. So what's my typical 50k comp again? 26, 24 apparently. So let's merge those. Now I need another 5. Infantry. And a crap ton of artillery.
I'm down to minus 36%.
Woo-hoo. Victory.
Well, they're finally sieging a fort I have round there somewhere, which is level 4. I've just sent some reinforcements in, but they just totally crushed me.
Well, yeah. How many reinforcements were it compared to how big their army was, though?
Right, well, in that case, they've got 27,000 left there, so I'm going to send in 90.
That ought to do it.
Screw this.
But I mean,
mucking around.
Overwhelming force of numbers is always the way to go, really.
Yeah.
But if you, I mean,
hang on.
If you send in, if you send in under-moraled troops as well, that's going to be a problem for you. So you want to wait a little bit until the morale recovers.
Charge. Pardon?
Or not. I mean, up to you, really.
I just want to get rid of them. They're really annoying me.
Well, yes, but if you keep on sending unprepared armies to fight armies which are happily entrenched, then you won't necessarily get rid of them, is what I'm saying. So they're retreating, so they'll keep going until they get back to friendly territory, so you can safely follow them part of the way.
Yeah.
And, try and get some control over the situation. Seems to be a native uprising happening just north of Basoga.
Where's right?
Just north of Basoga in Turkana, there's a native uprising.
Where has it gone?
So, you seem to be taking back control of this conflict.
Yeah,
that you're in.
I don't see him.
You don't see him? You're looking at Basoga right now, right? Where your 31k men are? North of Rwanda.
Oh, yeah.
And there's 4,000 natives.
There they are.
Sitting in
Crush.
Turkana.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in this war, our war score has just jumped to 4% thanks to me winning another siege. What is this? It's a single heavy ship in Ireland for some reason. So let's continue to take bits of Denmark. Why not? Oh, there's a strait there. That's going to be awkward. I might have to pull my fleet in. Right, this army is now is now 48k. So I'm going to add
my dude has died.
some more artillery to it. A couple of flying batteries. Ethiopia has internal conflicts, apparently.
That's nice to know.
Might be handy for you.
Yeah.
So I'll take that, and if I want this area, I'm probably going to need to get my fleet up here. There's no real large fleet. I don't think that's going to, be able to stand against mine. One of the advantages of having such an enormous fleet in the first place, but I'll just add that final 3-decker that's there because, might as well. Intercolonial trade. Nah. And I want to keep my colonies happy. Oh, I need a parliamentary debate. Cheaper land maintenance and attrition for a while. Sounds good to me. There we go. Truce with Ragusa has ended.
That's terrible.
For them.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to come in here and see if I can... Actually, I'm probably going to put an admiral on my fleet before I do this. Might be worth doing. Wow, he is rubbish, but I've done very little naval combat, so...
Where is Madai?
So there's a 63 ship fleet over here, but a lot of them are transports, so... Go over there and kill them.
Just finding someone.
Yeah, I think slowly... Although there's a big Danish army marching through Lithuania right now.
Excellent.
We may be able to turn this around.
That's gonna sort things out a bit.
No idea. These colonies are all growing. War score has reached 6%. There's my fleet. Oh, it's where I sent it. Ah, obviously. Makes perfect sense for it to be there. Let's see if I can free up the straits here so I can move my armies around. Wow, there's 65,000 Danish revolutionaries in Denmark now.
That is a hell of a lot of revolution.
I might leave them alone. So they're not doing me any harm.
My war score is down to minus 38, so it's beginning to get back to normal again.
Oh, ours has just jumped to 43%. Something big must have just happened. I'm not sure what. I didn't get told of anybody piecing out or anything, but... Although I am now blockading a significant amount of Denmark, so that's probably why. Not maxed out on military power. Yeah, it looks like...
Oh, I have to do a debate about stuff.
Yep. It's the curse of having a parliament.
You get bonuses for stuff, though.
Yes. I mean, that's the advantage, but it is just you have to occasionally stop everything that you're doing and sort the bloody debates out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Denmark, oh, and there's Danish peasant rebels in a different part of Denmark now. Denmark's having some serious trouble with unrest because of this war. which is good.
Right, I'm down to minus 38%. I don't know what I've lost, but I'm now, probably due to all the number of wars I've lost, battles I've lost, but now I should be crushing them.
Well,
finally.
Part of it is presumably going to be not holding the war goal for so long.
Yeah.
Like, well, if your war goal is the capital of Mogadishu, you haven't been holding it. So that's potentially 20% of your war score that you don't have because it's been in their control. So as soon as you take it from them, your war score will probably jump up by about 20%.
Excellent. So let's find Mogadishu. Where is it?
Well, you want to find the capital of Mogadishu because Mogadishu is the country that you're fighting.
Yeah.
Well, you should just look at your war goal.
Yep.
And you'll find out what the capital is called. Yep, we're clear. Well, this all this Danish occupation is being cleared out of Hungary and Lithuania. There is Lithuanian occupation in Sweden. I'm occupying most of Denmark, and rebels are occupying the rest. Pretty much. So, yeah, not quite. I'm going to move this army across straight into Finn here and take control of that. And I'm actually blockading the strait, which joins all of Denmark together. We've lost the siege of Stockholm. We weren't even in the siege of Stockholm. I didn't have any armies there. Siege of St. Vincent is over. Where's St. Vincent?
Sorry, just a second.
Oh. I lost control of St. Vincent. I lost control of it. My colonial nations had control of it. Because there's a bunch of Norwegian revolutionaries in West Indies now as well.
Oh dear.
Because of how much they are hating that war. Because Norwegian West Indies is heavily occupied by my colonies. The war score has now dropped to 11%. We were doing really well. And suddenly it's dropped to 11%.
And it all went horribly wrong.
And I don't even know why. I don't have a clue why. Possibly it's all those rebels, I don't know. They all seem to have disappeared. I can't get to my and fight this. Lithuania accepted peace with Denmark. Sweden will cede Österbotten, Viborg, Savolax and Berkeland to Lithuania. That war over. Good job, team.
Go team!
Yep. Berry.
This is going better.
Get my ships back on their patrol. Oh, blimey. How goes your war? Are you close to winning it?
I'm getting better.
What's your score?
Minus 6%, which is vastly improved. It is a much improvement.
No, you did.
I was on minus 36%.
Come back reasonably well from the brink there, yes.
And now I can actually go for their capital.
I might exile the man up. Oh, they move. I can't move them out. Damn it.
All this to try and take one territory so I can get some That's what it wastelands.
I have military access through Austria, but not the Papal State, and they won't give it to me.
Minus 2%. Woo!
My armies are stuck in here at the moment. Is that what? I've never been quite clear on what actually the supply limit is governed by in a province. So
0%.
yeah, total.
Go me.
Good job.
Wow, I've got 156 56 poke points.
Yep. Well, they do mount up, and you were in control of the Curia, so.
Yep.
Royal marriage of Austria has ended. Oh no.
Same here, yeah.
Because the Austrian Emperor died again.
And royal marriage. I love that.
Well, you seem to have occupied most of Mogadishu now.
Yeah, I'm on 4%, and when I get Mogadishu, which is on 7%, I'll be there. And then I can find. All I wanted was Gedo.
Yes, well.
Just so I could get Dawa, so I could
yeah.
get the territories around it to get Ergonoma.
Yes,
to light
well.
that up. It's just like.
You've gone a very roundabout way.
Yeah.
But oh well. You're going to make them pay now.
Yep. Oh, more rebels.
There's always more rebels. It's a thing.
Ooh. Oh, it's not even my territory. It's rebels for the enemy.
Yes.
Sorry, Bagosa. That's not good for them. Never mind.
As long as they don't mooch over into your territory, it's fine.
No, they seem to be going for the other one.
Now, toaster fungus has filled in one or two gaps as well, so their text has got a little bigger.
I'm on 87% war score.
Woo.
Yay! Right. This means I have enough points to take what I want.
Okay then.
Probably.
Well, if you're at 87%, you should do, yes.
Yeah, so I want
just
that
get
one. That one.
One province.
I just want.
But you're going to make them pay, obviously, for what they did, so you're going to take more than that, just that one.
Yeah, I might carry on, actually. I want one more territory. If I can get the one at the very bottom, that'd be helpful as well.
Right, well, occupying it will make it cheaper, so...
I've only got one territory left to get now anyway.
Yes, we just might as well just get to the full 100.
Yep. Any moment now. I've got a call for peace icon coming up.
Yes, your people are tired of war.
Well, 1 second more, and then they can have it. It'll all be good.
Yep.
Right, there we go, 100%, finally.
Marvellous.
So that. Oh, I can get Mogadishu.
No.
Oh, go me. Well.
How much have you taken? Have you taken it all? Oh, you've taken it all. Nice. You've got a little bit of wasteland there.
Yep, that was the whole point of it all.
So, yes, now Goma is in your colour. Brilliant. An entire nation had to be brought under your thumb to achieve it. Okay.
Blimey, that took a long while.
It took a while, did that.
That was a bit of a fight.
So, yeah, so you did this ridiculous...
really bad
war. Just like...
To take one territory.
just for the sake of owning one thing.
And that territory was only just so I could colonise another territory. Well, I've got it now anyway. Goma is mine.
I got involved in this other war. Lithuania has like carved a nice chunk out of Sweden for itself.
Yep.
Which is all very well for them. The net thing that I got out of that war was that 2 of my armies are now trapped in the small chunk of territory I have in the middle of Bohemia, because Bohemia doesn't like me anymore. So they were exiled, and then they reached there, and they went, "Oh, it's fine now. We're home." So, oh no. Well, you're just gonna have to live there now. That's where you live.
Anyway, so we'll wrap up next time, I reckon.
So, well, yes, there's 10 years to go, so next time we will definitely come to the end, I think.
Yeah.
I've almost got this Great Basin Wasteland for flanged bicep, so that'll look really good.
Yeah, I might have a go at Madiri. We'll see.
Majbari.
Yeah.
Well, if they don't, well, no, they're allied with Ethiopia.
Ethiopia's still, which is still annoying.
Ethiopia's big. I don't know if you'll be able to do that, especially as your manpower reinforcements must be severely limited at the moment.
You know,
maybe
minus
a bit.
69,000.
Minus 69. How do you even do that?
Because I need 69,000 to get to 0.
I don't know how you've managed to achieve that.
Well, you know,
Right.
war, man, it's bad.
Fine, whatever. Okay. Anyway, so the wars.
Most of my armies are mercenaries.
Oh, I see. So that's. I was going to say the wars might, but they won't slow down at all. It's going to become increasingly desperate for the last 10 years of the game, or at least for you it is. I'm just going to keep on colonizing stuff, like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to make Bob's letters much taller, but I'm going to fill in that wasteland. Flanged bicep will at least get a decent sized name on the map.
Yeah.
And then that'll be that, and we'll do our final wrapping up next week.
Next time.
So.
Okay.
So yes, join us next time for the grand-ish finale. Until then, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.